Alright, y'all, let me first apologize for taking so long to get back to y'all with the new edition Biopic Part 2 and 3 review. First off, hats off to CVS and the Lord Jesus Christ, because I feel better. I ain't got no crumbs on my face. My voice is back. My hair ain't cut. That's why I got this little skull cap on. But I'm going to tell y'all what happened. And error on my part. I only watch BET to watch Being Mary Jane. And so when the new edition Biopic came on part 1, I thought the next part was going to come on next week. I didn't know they was running it 3 days in a row. And then last week, I had a lot of stuff going on. Then I got sick. And then I, thought maybe the ship had sailed on this. But I went down to the bar last night, and me and some of my friends at the bar had a really good time talking about it. So here we go. I'm gonna put 2 and 3 together, and because so much time has gone by, it's all kind of merged together. So just bear with me here. But is it me, or did them boys get fucked over at their money twice? I was like, hell no, ma'am. It still baffles me to this day that people can have #1 hits, mega success, and that other people got all their money. Like, I was watching the George Clinton Unsung, and they was like, some white man got all his publishing, $50 million worth of publishing, and that he still has to tour to this day to make money. It would seem to me that BMI, ASCAP, somebody would be, President Trump would be able to call the Supreme Court and make them put some sort of clause in contracts that on a base level, the artist gets at least 40 to 50% of what the hell the finished product is. I don't give a goddamn who wrote it, who produced it, who engineered it. I'm the front man. They should at least get a guarantee. It's a damn shame Candy Girl has still been played on the goddamn radio, so on and so forth, and these boys ain't making no money from it. Then the Great White Hope came in and fucked all over the church's money as well. I was like, God damn. But the moral of the new edition story is the story of so many groups. Ego got in the way. Now, I will say this. I was born in 83. So I was like of radio age with Don't Be Cruel and Ronnie and My Prerogative. I remember that. I remember Johnny Gill. I remember Poison. I don't remember Ralph Tresvant as a kid. I remember getting into sensitivity and all that stuff when I got a little older, late high school, early college. So we talking between 99 and 2001. That's when I first found out about Ralph. But here's the kicker. It's like, low-key, Ralph was the one that got all the buzz for being the lead singer for the breakout and do his solo project, and his solo project never went anywhere. It's funny because that reminds me, and I rarely do this, it reminds me of a personal conversation I was having with Candy, and we were talking about Escape. And she was saying basically that, for whatever reason, she had found out that Big Girl was finna get ready to go solo. And so, her and Tiny was scared, like, oh shit, what the fuck are we going to do? We're a group. We're not a group without her. What are we going to do? And then, fast forward to 2017, Big Girl solo CD to this day has never come out. And so Candy was like, and she even said this on Unsung, so she was like, shit, at the end of the day, bitch, we broke up for no goddamn reason. All this tension and stuff was caused about you having a solo career, and it never happened. And unfortunately for Ralph to have been the lead singer of the group and the light-skinned one and the nice one, it was like, as an individual, he never popped off. Now, I got a question for y'all. Everybody says Bobby Brown was an asshole and he wanted to break out and do all this stuff, but quiet as it's kept, Bobby Brown had a successful career. So my question to you is, did he do the right thing? Did he feel something in him that said, I'm more than this and I need to be on my own? Now, granted, he was young. He probably went about it the right way. But I think of all of them, Bobby Brown had the greatest payoff of going solo. Something else that I did not know, I guess I was a little too young to know, I did not know that Johnny Gill, Ralph Tresvant, Bobby Brown, and BBD were all like spinoffs of New Edition. I did not know New Edition had farmed all that talent. Granted, Johnny had sang a little yang 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 with Stacey Lattisaw or whatever. Also, I didn't realize that it was Johnny Gill's voice that turned New Edition from boys to men. I was like, okay, I learned a whole lot on this. But let's change topics real quick. BET, y'all fucking did it. And I said in the last video, y'all cast it, y'all spent all the money. But I'm going to tell you, at this point, BET has set the bar so high for biopics that I don't want to see them anymore. I don't want to see no fucking Lifetime biopic. And quiet as it's kept, TV One keep running out and fucking doing all the people before somebody else even have a chance to. Do y'all know they are casting right now for the Bobby Christina biopic, TV One? And I'm sorry, after I watched that Love Under New Management Mickey Howard song, the best thing about that was the fact that y'all sprayed Shaka Khan and said how Shaka Khan got her on that dope. But that acting was so fucking horrible. That shit was worse than a 3-day produced Tyler Perry movie. And I'm sorry, BET has set the bar with this New Edition biopic. TV One, stop fucking over people's lives and fucking over all the rest of the people that's alive that we want to see. If you ain't gonna take a year or two and fuck it slow and make love to it like BET did, then don't fuck over people's lives. It's not right just rushing out, putting any old thing together for the sake of saying you had some programming. And listen, I'm a traitor, bitch, because TV One was my motherfucking channel, bitch. But I'm going to tell you something. The New Edition special has never made me more proud to be black. BET, I'm just like, I'm so elated, and I guess that's why I'm so emotional all these days later. The movie was good as hell. Now let's jump back into the movie. Child, Ronnie DeVoe, child, you could have at least let them portray you in the movie like you used to be over the photo shoots or the fashions, because what I gather from this whole thing is you really served no purpose. I didn't know what you did then, and I don't know what you do now. And I hate to rub salt in that wound, because I'm sure that was a point of contention way back when. Because didn't Bobby say, you shut up, all you do is dance? I mean, I'm glad that your life brought purpose to New Edition in the end, because if it wasn't for your wedding, maybe y'all wouldn't have all came back together. But, bitch, you was the main one nervous when the damn group split up, because, Ricky too, but at least Ricky, that girl is poison. But baby, the one person who had it going on was Michael Bivins. That was a smart move, and it also parallels another conversation I had with Candy when she was in Escape. When Escape broke up, Candy was like, fuck that, I'm finna get into the business of it all. And from what I gather, Mike didn't have the same financial troubles as some of the other guys did. Quiet as it's kept, I ain't never heard that Bobby Brown went bankrupt. I ain't never heard Johnny Gill. Well, Johnny Gill ain't gonna go bankrupt, because him and Eddie Murphy got a domestic partnership, so what's yours is mine and what's mine is yours. So them queens good. Ricky, you were so under the radar in the grand scheme of people caring. I never knew Ricky struggled with drugs the way he did. Snorted up all the church's money. All of it. And y'all know the girl that Ronnie DeVoe is married to. That's Shamari from the group Black. Try to think. Girl, now y'all could have casted Whitney a little better. I was going to show the back of her head with that old Jerry curl wig at the film. Hell, Deborah Cox parade her ass around town right now, leeching off Whitney legacy doing this Bodyguard musical. Y'all could have let her play Whitney, but I'm actually glad y'all didn't make it about Whitney and kept it about New Edition. But speaking of Deborah Cox, Deborah, you don't feel no kind of way? You sang same script, different paths with this lady. You was friends with her. Nobody supposed to be there. Now you singing her quiet as a cat. The people said Deborah always wanted to be Whitney. I guess she said if I can't beat her while she alive, I beat it down while she dead. It's your fault he didn't love you enough. That's the problem. I loved him too much. And when you love him, he becomes unattracted to you. I can't hit that other note because I'm just coming off of my sickness. We got to talk about this acting. Hakeem, you get the award for most improved because, you know, when you started out on Empire, you was real shaky. But I think Hakeem really embodied Michael Bivins. And I don't know if he from up that way where they from. He did it. Tank, don't y'all ever motherfucking hire Tank ass to read another. I don't want to see that bitch on a State Farm commercial. Tank's acting was atrocious. Alright? And I hate this next person I'm about to call. God, I hate it I'm about to say this. Luke James' acting wasn't that good either. Now, he sang the fuck out them Johnny Gill parts. He good to look at, but the acting just, and I understand he probably was the best thing y'all could find that could do the music. And speaking of the music, you know what I liked about this biopic? I guess they licensed the music. I like the fact that they didn't just show you a 30-second snippet of the damn song. Them boys full out did the whole damn routine. Cause if it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so shuffle step. Powder beret. Hey, I'm trying to think. But yeah, that's our BET. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Look, quiet as it's kept. It might be time for a little Mary Blige biopic if y'all gonna be doing it this good. Or I was telling my friend, I want to see a Bad Boy biopic. Not about the individual people in Bad Boy, but how Puffy fucked all them out their money and how they singing at truck stops right now. I want to see all the behind the scenes of Bad Boy. That would be an interesting biopic. I'm trying to think what would be another good one. BET, quiet as it's kept. Y'all can't go ahead and redo the Aaliyah one because Whitney Williams didn't do that right. I'm trying to think who else biopic would be good. I don't know, but BET, y'all did that. Keep doing what you're doing. New Edition story. I love it, y'all. I hope I caught everything. I'm back on schedule, y'all. Y'all know I've been consistent. I promise y'all that I would be. I came to y'all under the weather. I like to die when I got off this camera yesterday. And then when I looked back at it, I had lint and paper and Kleenex all on my face. So y'all stay with me because I'm staying with y'all. I've got some things that I'm going to be releasing in the next 30, 45 days that y'all going to love. And I'm finally getting to a point where I will be able to fill y'all in on the television project. So stick with me later, girl. I'll call you back.